Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, first and most, I want to give all praise to Abanawa,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. And demands be to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who have taught us through the Spirit, peace and much love, and salutations to hopefully the elect of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. You are the children of Israel according to the Bible, high time God of Seed, year 2022. Days David coming over Yahushai, and I will the buzz wide, so y'all should find what's coming to bring, a quick edifying lesson on, stay in spiritual. And be aware, because
weapons of warfare not carnal. So like
that's 1 Corinthians 14 verse 1. Because Satan wants us dead, man. Because what we're in it's a very powerful thing. It's very powerful. It's very moving. Like Scripture say, wisdom is more moving than any other thing upon the planet Earth, and was rough paraphrasing it, right? So this wisdom that we have is moving, has influence on thousands of people. And with that, those demons are trying to raise up against us, to kill us. Yeah. Because if we're dead, then there's no truth being pushed forth out of the mouth of the prophets of the Lord. But you can't do it unless the Most High sanction it, That's why Yahushua told Pilate, you can do nothing to me unless the Most High gave you the authority to do it.
That's right.
Go ahead.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
Yes, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Go ahead.
But mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of the strongholds.
And mighty through the Most High pulling down strongholds, which is these scriptures, right? Because these scriptures are pulling down the strongholds of this world. Because today is December 25th, right? Xmas, Christmas. You niggas, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Seminole Indians, you're celebrating a false holiday. You're giving things unto a false idol. And we're destroying these things down with the Holy Bible, with the scriptures, with the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and we're pulling down the strongholds of America. And it's starting with the apostles when they first got on YouTube in 07. This place started going down heavy, man. That was the downfall. That was the true heavy downfall of so-called white man in society. Because why? The mouthpiece of the Most High are out there teaching against the wickedness of this world, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Casting down imagination.
Cast down imagination like what? Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, Jesus. All these imaginations that you confused Negroes have here in America, we are casting them down through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Yahushai. And see, there's nothing you can do against this, man. And Satan has sent his demons to come fuck with you, to get you off of whack. Niggas that try to pull guns on you and shit. But at the end of the day, that prevails not because we do. Okay, good. So we was going to the gas station, whatever, and the young brother back here, the nigga woman was being a damn demon, whatever. I came dealt with it by speed. I'm coming from the store in Pop Square.
No, I seen him coming. He was telling me about it. About just went and got in line. I guess he cut in front of her or something. But she was supposed to be standing there. It didn't seem like she was, but I guess he just went and go cut the pay for whatever he was paying for, or whatever. And she got offended, talking shit on her breath, saying stuff to him, this, that, and the third. He said something back. So they kind of had a little confrontation in the inside. He had a conversation with the husband. And then that's when you came up. He came outside. When he came outside, he got in the car. I was like, "What's up?" And he started telling us what happened. Like he got in a little confrontation with the lady, to the man, and he kind of explained the situation. And and the wife, she runs to the car. She grabs her gun. She pulls her gun out, start waving it around. Fuck that shit, she run her fucking mouth, man. And waving her gun around. So I'm yelling at her, telling her to get the fuck back in the car. Go sit her ass the fuck down and put that shit up. Go sit the fuck down, because you making shit worse than what it already is. Because really it wasn't even tight like that. I'm talking to the man first, like I told her to do. I'm talking to you. I ain't talking to her anyway. Since she gonna make this shit worse than what it's gotta be. Since she don't need no gun. Ain't no point in me pulling her gun out. Since you see me pulling my gun out when you came out, like no, and that's what go into. And my gun, which I already had it out, was the Lord. Right? It's the Spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Our guns always blazing. See? So I ain't even had to pull no gun because I don't even have to have a gun,
Yeah.
right? That we don't roll. We don't have to roll with the carnality shit. That ain't what we do. So what we do is we ask Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai to send either the angels, the righteous angels, or the wicked angels, whichever ones that he wants to do the job to put her and her whole fucking family to death, right? So we just call on the Lord because he's our weapon. He's what we use, right? He's the biggest gun that's ever been seen on Earth, ever been seen in the galaxy. So our weapon, that's why we run that out. So our weapon of warfare is not carnal. But here the nigga woman will put you in the worst positions because she run her fucking mouth. She'll make everything worse than what it's gotta be.
Yeah.
You know, she don't know how to be calm and cool. And for him to be a nigga man, he really pretty much was talking. We was just pretty much, you know, saying whatever whoop-de-whoop. And she jumped to another level. You know?
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
And this is Isaiah 49:1. Listen, all ye isles, unto me, and hearken ye people from afar. The Lord have called me from the womb, from the bowels of my mother, have he made mention of my name. It's going back to reincarnation.
Yeah.
And he had made my mouth like a sharp sword, and a shadow of his hands have hidden me. He made me a polished shaft, and in his quiver had me. And that's just so we're the weapons of the Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai through the spirit. Because you know our knowledge is sharp, man. You know, spiritually we're sharp. So we're the Most High's weapon. And scripture say, they that trust in the Most High. Damn, how's it go? Well, slack, I kind of forgot what it went. I kind of left my brain, whatever. But anyway, go back to the scripture you had.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 5. Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of the Most High.
They said, now what's that? Esau Edom, right? His ways of life. He exalted himself above the Most High. And we're casting those things down through the Spirit. And go ahead.
And bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahweh Shai.
That's just so we're bringing in every thought under captivity, under the obedience of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, so every thought that's against Yahweh Shai, we bring that into captivity through the Spirit, which is spiritual, which are spiritual, which is the Bible. Okay, that's it on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
This is Job chapter 1 verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of the Most High came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also amongst them. And the Lord said unto Satan, Whence comest thou?
Yep.
Then Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it.
That's just so Satan's whole job is to cause confusion, man. Right? So by us being spiritual men, we identify Satan, we see Satan. And because Scripture said we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Yeah. And now that goes from Esau, his weaponry,
and
his YouTube, his nigga woman. Because Satan's weapons are everywhere.
Yep.
Satan's weapons can be turned into anything, anything at any point in time.
Yep.
See, and that's what we have to understand as being men in this walk, that Satan is everywhere, man. Right? Would you go back to to break it down more understandable, the Matrix with Agent Smiths. Agent Smith can turn to anybody he fucking wants to.
That's right, and that's what she was.
And that's it. So Agent Smith are those demons. Yep. They jump into people and they change them to Agent Smith. Yep. And that's what Satan's whole job is to do.
And a woman is sold out anyway.
Yeah, she's
right. So she's the biggest. Because like I said, that in the womb, she's the biggest killer of our people anyway. That nigga woman is the biggest killer of our people from the womb. So she won't mind trying to plug another Jake or a so-called black man. She wouldn't mind doing it for the simple fact that that's who she naturally is. She's Satan's right hand, right? She's the right hand of these so-called Edomites, man. So she want to put a plug in you. She want to get a chance to kill somebody, and she don't mind killing a nigga.
And this,
right?
And it's another reason why these niggas are emotional, because they're raised by their mothers.
Yeah,
and it shows you because out of that's why niggas go kill each other, shoot each other.
First thing they do, they go grab a gun.
Because why? They're emotional like their mothers.
Yeah.
See, they're emotional. You know, they don't have no true understanding. You know, they don't know how to deal with situations when they come about.
Okay, because you see him, he wasn't emotional like that. He was just telling, we was having a conversation about what happened. You know what I'm saying? He was like, well, boom, 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 boom. You know, this what he thought happened because he wasn't there for the whole thing. So he was like, well, whatever. But the point is that he didn't go run and say, what, nigga, I'm gonna get my fucking gun. I mean, normally emotional niggas do get emotional like that. But in this case, he didn't get that emotional. He was just having that conversation back and forth. And then once I started plugging at her, he started telling her himself, get back in the car. Put that back, get in the car. Put it back, get in the car. I mean, because at the end of the day, it's like, bitch, what are you doing? Goddamn, like, yo, it's 8 of y'all. Well, it might be a few of us, but we ain't nobody jumped on nobody. I'm trying to figure out the situation, you know?
This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8.
And somebody grab Job 39:17.
Be sober, be vigilant.
Yeah, be sober and be vigilant, man. That's why you have to be sober, spiritually sober.
That's right.
Spiritually sober and also physically sober, but you can't walk around here drunk and shit.
That's right.
But spiritually sober, right? Your spiritual eye has to be keen, like to the point when it's like it's sharp as fuck. So that when you can identify Satan, see Satan for saying what he is, and dismiss him, like Paul said, give Satan no place.
No place. That's right. Hey, and it's funny how we seen Satan when they first came up. We all had the same feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because she was like, yeah, I had that feeling that came up. You know, something bottom went right when they started looking.
Yeah, spiritual. Because everything's spiritual.
Yeah, everything's
spiritual.
And I felt the same way. I was like, oh, that's odd. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, though.
Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
That's just, so right. Satan goes around and knows who we can fuck with. Or maybe I could, you know.
Or try to. You
could try to, you know, all right, boom. Perfect. So, because like I said, Satan will wait. You see, these demons know, man. They'll wait. They catch you on a bad day.
Yep.
Oh, you're already mad. So, go to this real quick. Because demons already be knowing, man. That's why we got to be spiritual men and be like, no, man, fuck you, Satan. Get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get to a certain point in this thing, it's hard for Satan to really fuck with you. But he'll use other things to fuck with you, you know?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world.
That's it. Go ahead.
But the Most High of all grace, who hath called us unto his eternal glory.
That's just so the Most High is called unto his eternal glory. And that's what's so powerful about this truth. Because see, this truth is powerful. But see, we've been called back unto eternal glory. And that eternal glory is what Yahweh Shai in the kingdom of heaven. Right? Go ahead.
Called us unto his eternal glory by Yahweh Shai. After that, ye have suffered a while.
Yeah, so when suffer means go back to being patient. Right? You waited for a while.
Yep.
You waited for a while, man. Waited for the promise. Waited for the kingdom of heaven. Waited for the prophecy to take place. Waited for these things to come to pass that we've been hoping and praying for. You know, since you first wake up, and not even that's the beginning of time, man.
Yep. You gotta suffer all these niggas.
You got to suffer through the wickedness. You got to suffer through the slavery, through the bullshit, man. Yep. So the patience.
Through the women being out of fucking order.
Yeah, all that.
Running their fucking mouths constantly. Making something worse than it's gotta be. Dealing with other niggas. Dealing
with Esau. Dealing with jobs. Dealing with money problems. Dealing with this, dealing with that, dealing with all this shit, but we're patiently waiting because it shows forth our faith that we truly believe and we truly stand strong for the Most High and His Son. That's the whole point. Why the Most High has us waiting so long, so we can show our faith, our belief, right?
Make you perfect, establish, strengthen, settle you.
So it's to make you perfect, to establish, to strengthen, and to settle you, man. To be ground, to be rooted, right? To be rooted. And the word root goes back to where I believe, if I'm wrong, someone correct me. Understanding, right? Mm-hmm. The root is understanding. The beginning. Yeah. Because how does a plant grow? It gets its roots in the ground. Mm-hmm. Then as it gets bigger, the roots get stronger. Because that plant has been there it's been rooted. It's been grounded. It understands, you know? Because once you understand, you're rooted in Yahweh Shai. You're built up. Go ahead.
To him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen.
That's it. That's on there.
This is Job 39:17. Because the Most High hath
defied. You might want to jump up, maybe 16, I think.
This is Job 39:16. Sure. She is harder.
Yeah.
She is hardening against her young ones. As though they were not hers. Mm-hmm. Her labor is in vain without fear. Because
and really, and that's these so-called nigger women too. I mean, really, seriously, like these women are hardened against her own. They be hardened against their own children, Because when you be scared to have a baby with a nigga woman because she aborted.
Yes, that's the she coming. She
right. She it was a
killing and shit.
Yeah, it was a pastor came out, a worldly Negro pastor, a worldly Jake pastor came out, a 2/3 pastor. I'm gonna put it like that. Worldly 2/3 pastor came out with it saying the worst place for a black male, right, is in the womb of a black woman. Okay, and this is the worldly pastor. You know, so the worst place, and he a 2/3. He's talking about them 2/3 women. Because why? Because they kill the so-called black child at an alarming rate. It's higher than cancer, than the guns on the street, than Jake killing Jake. Okay, then the 2/3 killing the 2/3. The woman kills the so-called black man or the woman child at a higher rate than in the streets do.
Yeah.
Okay, so so that go and tell you she's hardened against her own.
Yeah.
She's wicked.
It could.
Go ahead.
Because Limitations 4 says the women of my people are cruel. Right.
That's right.
And then in the scriptures, and also when you read the Willie Lynch letter, which we read that yesterday.
Yep.
Right. And he went into and spoke about how he compared the nigger male.
Yep.
And the nigger female to a horse.
Yeah.
And how to break in a horse.
You break the woman.
So you break the only way by breaking the woman is first breaking the man.
Break him.
And they showed you that they'd take the man.
Make her watch it.
He lay him on the ground, spread his legs open, butt break him or torture him in front of everybody.
Yeah. Put feather tars on all kind of shit.
Just basically fuck him up in front of his child, in front of the mother, and then therefore now she has no more stability, and then she makes herself the arm. Because she has no one to rely to, or then she goes to the so-called white man for everything because he's now the power of the earth. Because her man is no longer the image of a man anymore. Right. He's been destroyed. So they destroy the image of the man first. Then they allow the woman go to her own devices, do her own things, and she's gonna follow the system that Esau has put forth. So therefore, her children, her son, will be weak, mentally weak. Because why? She's gonna train her son to be weak,
strong.
To be physically strong, mentally weak. But then she's gonna train her daughter to be mentally strong and independent. Yeah. Because the roles have been reversed. That's why you had the Black Lives Matter movement. Who was at the top? Two lesbian. I think it was 3 of them. I don't think. Yeah, lesbian. Yeah, three lesbian Negro women. Yep. Because to show you that Esau has switched the power structure in our nation. The woman being the head and the man being the woman being the head and the man being the tail. Yep. Because why? The woman is easy to manipulate. That's why when the guard
say easy to negotiate.
Exactly, she's easy to get over.
You can negotiate her.
Exactly. Because then why? Because
to his likeness.
Because when you think about it, you go right back to the Garden of Eden, right? When the serpent, which was a man, who came to Eve, who deceived her in a form of fashion way to make her go against the ways that Adam went. Right. Because why? She's all about the eyes can see. Yeah. She's all about it now. So she want to be safe. She want to be comfortable.
And why you think Satan didn't go to Adam?
Because he wasn't gonna fuck it.
See, because first Adam already had a complete relationship with Yahweh. Adam's relationship with Yahweh was face to face. Right? They talked face to face. So he knew what to and not to do. So Satan couldn't deceive the man. But like the Willie Lynch letter, they got that from the scriptures. He could deceive the woman.
Because why the woman is weak? Because why the scripture say give honor to the weaker vessel.
That's right.
So then Esau used that against us as war. And then he also what put the male against the
female.
Female.
Yep. The man, then the light skinned man against the dark skinned man. The
young man versus the old man. So Esau has done it completely, and now our people are fucking destroyed. Yeah. But it all started with the woman. Yeah. Because then he said that he had a man. Then he said they had a man out working, to the point. Then the child don't see the father. And if the father's not there, the mother's gonna teach the son to be weak. Oh, don't worry, just do it, dude. Just do what Master say. Just do what he say. No, don't fight against Master. Right. Don't fight against Master. Because Master gonna kill you. Because the love that she has for her child, she gonna make him weak, submissive to the system. Yeah. Right? He's not gonna question anything. He's gonna go along with the system. Look at all these niggas nowadays.
Yeah. Ain't nothing like the Maccabees.
Yeah. All these niggas in the 2022 going to 2023. none of these niggas question the system
No.
or wonder why, because why their mother has put in their brain to train them to follow the system. Don't
trained.
go against master since slavery, man.
Yeah. And you think about how many women will you find in this world like the 7 Maccabees brothers?
Oh, the 7 brothers?
7 brothers in the book of Maccabees.
No,
not Maccabees. I said
Maccabees.
Maccabees. Second Ezra, I think.
No,
first
no,
Ezra.
no,
First Ezra?
No, second Maccabees 7. Yeah, you're right.
Was it 7?
Yeah.
All right, but how many brothers, or how many mothers you gonna find like their mother?
No,
like the 7 brothers' mother.
No, she was tight.
Right? You ain't gonna find that. You know?
No, she was tight. She was on point.
Right. These women are nothing like that.
They said they don't have no honor.
Right.
Nigga, like I said, niggas
she died for the cause.
Yeah, niggas eat pork. I mean,
Right.
niggas eat pork on the daily. Niggas is about to eat pork tonight.
Yeah.
And niggas about to get a fucking ham hock.
They ate it last night too.
Yeah, last night.
Yeah.
And celebrate fucking Christmas, man.
You're right. Yep. Hey, right here, I got a quick scripture. Let me. This is Ecclesiastes, Sirach. This is Sirach, chapter.
Hey, Shalom, I'm a watch. Shalom. How about you, man? Should I break it down?
Yeah, hey, Shalom, Bob. Shalom. Hey, this is Sirach 25 and 22. Sirach. This is Sirach 25 and 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
Yeah.
Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Right, and that's what this lady gonna get, right? It's because she gonna lose everything she got in the worst way.
Yeah, on that shit, man.
Yeah, for real, right? As the climbing up a sandy way is the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man, right? And that's what she was, full of words, mouthing, running her shit, you know, grabbing her gun. Stumble not at the. Well, she ain't had no beauty. And we definitely didn't desire. 22. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudent, and much reproach. A wicked woman abideth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. Why? Because everything she do is against the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, you in a situation, your woman run her fucking mouth, now you end up in jail. Or you end up done did some shit, you dead because of this bitch. You know? Because she done jumped to a level where ain't gotta go. Now you gotta deal with the consequences of it. Because you can't control that bitch and she out of control and she under your control. See? But you just don't know she is. Cause she control everything. But you gotta pay for it. See? Cause you're deemed the head. You whether if you know you the head or not, but you are.
Yeah, another thing too, like your brothers got women. If you know deal with it, like talk to them about, hey, look, you know, if I got a situation going on, you get in the car, just call the fucking police.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Shut up.
Shut up, get in the car, call the police.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like brothers go over scenarios with your woman about, because you never like you go out about, like I said, Scripture say where Ephesians was that 5 and 16. You gotta see me. Yeah, redeeming times for their evil. So you have to plan these things out beforehand. You know, especially because women, like I said, women don't know how to deal under stress, under pressure, she can't. She go fucking nuts. So you tell her, look, you get in the car. All you gotta do is get in the car, call the police.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
And shut the fuck up.
Don't do nothing else
Unless go tend to the kids.
Yeah, unless it's need, unless you know, we don't need any fucking way because you can't do nothing. But just get in the car, call the police, and we go from there.
Yeah.
That's all she gotta do. You tell her to do that, and she follow pursuit, then everything go better. Because why? Because when she starts talking, yelling, it makes the shit worse, man. Yeah. Anytime a woman will open up her fucking mouth as altercation with another man, it makes it worse.
It's just shit.
Because her voice is fucking irritating.
Yeah.
You know? I bet that too.
Yeah. Bro, I'm gonna let you get there, but hold on. This is a woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad.
And then those reasons why I'm supposed to be at home.
Yeah.
Because see, home is a safe haven for women.
Yeah.
You know, because when you go out about in the world, when you go out and about in the real world,
yeah,
you know, you got to deal with real life confrontation. You have to deal with real life things.
Yeah.
And women are not equipped to deal with real life confrontation. They get fucking emotional. They fuck the hell out.
You got that the Lord deprived her. That's Job 39.
Yeah.
Did we read that? Yahweh, get Job 39 right quick while he got Ephesians.
We did, but
Oh, we did read?
not all of them.
We didn't get to.
We
Okay.
didn't get to 17. We got
Oh, okay. All right, go. Yeah, go ahead with your Ephesians, and then Yahweh, go to Job 39 and 17.
This is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 16. Redeeming the times because the days are evil.
Yeah, see, redeeming the time for their evil. So know what time you're living in. Understand the times that we're living are very evil. The scripture say because iniquity shall abound in Matthew 24. So because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Yeah.
So understand and know that everybody you see in this world that you don't know is a fucking is a threat.
Yeah.
It's a threat. It's a complete threat. Everybody in this world that you do not associate with on a spiritual level is a fucking threat.
Whether they look like you or not.
Whether they look like you or not,
Skin
they're a
complexion
threat.
or not.
They are a threat. So be aware of your surroundings. Know where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Know what's going on.
Yeah.
Always be perspicacious, which means to be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah. Hey, and the 2/3, they're not Israelites. They're fucking heathens. Okay?
Yeah, they're not.
They're Edomites.
Mm-hmm.
You just look at the 2/3 as the Edomites.
Yeah.
Period, point blank. They're Esau. If they not of this truth and they not walking in the light of being trying to be under the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shem Al Shai, they are all fucking Edomites, man.
Yeah, because what the scripture say in Jeremiah 2:21.
Yeah.
They are I have set forth a holy vine, a noble vine, but thou hast become a degenerate plant, a stranger unto me, man.
That's right. So they're strange fruit.
Yeah, so yes, that's it. So when you go to that word stranger, it means alien, foreigner,
Yeah.
unknown.
Yeah.
So Jacob's unknown to the Most High because why? They look like the other nations. They look like Esau to the Lord.
Yeah.
They look like the Amalekites. They look like the Ishmaelites because why? They don't move the way that we were supposed to. The orders that we were given from the beginning.
And not only that, and that too, just to add on to that, is that the Lord don't see a man's outside; He see you for your inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's your spirit, man, that He see. So He know what spirit you come in.
Mm-hmm.
See, so He can care less what your outside, your color look like. You know, He know what He made you to look like, but your spirit is showing something totally different than what you look like.
Exactly.
Oh, let me finish this off. This is verse 26, back to Ecclesiastes 25 and 26. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh. And to be right, if we was in the ancient days, right? This is the modern biblical days, but where Esau has been able to come in and destroy our people and push his laws forth. But if we was in ancient days, she'd have been put to death right on the spot, and we'd have made her husband do it because she's straight the fuck out of order.
Yeah.
See,
but too, she probably did it. We was
yeah. That's a whole nother. Yeah.
She would shut the fuck up.
Because you see how the Lord said about a woman, if her husband get into a fight with another man, and she trying to help him, she go grab his scrotum, his rods, and cut her fucking hand off.
Yes, yeah. Because she's not supposed to do it.
Because she's not supposed to be in the middle of that.
That's not her business.
That's not your business, not your place.
Exactly.
You ain't no man, stay in your fucking place.
These women be out of fucking order.
Way the fuck out of order.
Got the car, start cussing and shit.
Right.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. You can't do nothing no way. Your ass is weak.
Right. That's why she grabbed the gun, because she weak. And she know it. And give her a bill of divorce and let her go. Right? All right. Go ahead. Who had that?
This is Job 39, verse 17. Because the Most High hath deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding.
No, and to why now you gotta think about why that Job said, because when you read Job the first chapter, right, Job's wife went against him, said because Job lost everything and told him curse the Most High and die. He said, for thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh.
Yep.
And that's why Job said that the Most High didn't impart this bitch understanding.
And that let you know the nigga one was you had niggas woman in.
Because what is women? I think what woman means minus faith.
Yeah.
Right? Because women don't have no women
servants, slaves.
Women don't really have faith like that, man. No. They believe to a certain degree.
They faith is in the arm of Esau.
Yeah. But they believe to a certain degree.
Right.
You know, they only believe to a certain degree. After that degree's up, they're not gonna really believe no more.
Yeah. What time she lifted up herself on high, she scorneth the horse and his rider. Hast thou given the horse strength? Hast thou clocked his neck with thunder? Canst thou make him afraid as a grasshopper? The glory of his nostrils is terrible. He paused in the valley and rejoiceth in his strength. He goeth on to meet the armed men. He mocketh at fear and is not affrighted, neither turned he back from the sword. The quiver rattleth against him.
Yeah, I think, let's finish that part off.
The quiver rattleth against him, the glitter of the spear and the shield. He swalloweth the ground with fierceness and rage, neither believeth he that is in the sound of the trumpet. Yeah, that was it.
So yeah, so you know, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, these women, they can't do nothing but tear you down, you know, especially when they out of order. You know, and a woman ain't, she gonna be out of order because she into this system. If a woman's not trying to be if she's not trying to be an Israelite woman, trying to go under the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shema Shah, she's working under the law, statutes, commandments of Satan.
Yes, sir.
All right, so she gonna run her fucking mouth when she don't need to, cause you can't tell her shit. You ain't gonna tell her to shut up. I ain't gonna tell me to shut. You shut the fuck up. I say what the fuck I want to say. You don't control me. All right, so that's these bitches, man. Right? That's these nigga women. They run their fucking mouth, and they don't know when to shut up. They don't know when to speak. You know, cause they so out of order. So like when we read back there, Job 39 in the first part of 17, right? The Lord deprived. Taken away from her. Deprive is to take something from someone, to starve them out of something. He deprived her of wisdom and departed not understanding. So the bitch don't understand to have a regular conversation, to know how to talk when a situation arises, to know how to deal with a situation without throwing their emotions in it, right? Without overseeing the situation and not being able to look at a situation and see a man have a conversation with another man. And now if we'd have jumped on the man, that's a different story. We either jumped at the man trying to fight the man, that's a different story. But we having a man-to-man conversation. Voices might be a little rough, but we having a fucking conversation because we fucking men. So we talk a little rough, especially when we getting heated about something. It come out a little rough, and sometimes we might have to put the hands down, but that's okay. But the point being is to take it to a whole nother level as a weapon, pulling out Esau's carnal weapon, and you got to pay for that shit. And now your whole family got to pay for it. Y'all got to die a grievous death for it. Not easy. It's got to be grievous. It's got to be a horrible death, cause I really believe in my lob that we are working hard to be men of the Lord, working hard to be the elect men. Okay? And if you fuck with the Lord's men, you fuck with Yahweh Shema Shah. And now you done fucked up.
Just say you defending my Lord's best, so you took a
millstone
and
yep.
your neck.
That's right. And go jump in the fucking ocean.
Catch in the ocean.
Go jump in the fucking ocean.
Basically kill yourself.
Go kill your fucking self, man.
Basically what you say. Basically what it's saying when I was
yeah, because that's what you just did. You just killed you, your children, and your husband. Mm-hmm. Right? You just put death all over all y'all. Mm-hmm. So Satan is gonna be working to get your asses somehow, some way, because the Lord gonna either send Satan or one of the righteous angels, whoever the Lord sent out. But the Lord will most likely probably be Satan and them demons. He's gonna send out to go and put that work in. Mm-hmm. You know. So hey, look, and we coming to a time anyway where everybody and that's the whole world, right? She's a representation of this whole fucking earth. We're coming to a time where death is imminent on this earth, and they show you the signs of the time where people can't control themselves. The people are out of order, unruly. This is the end time, man. Mm-hmm. You know? And now everybody and their sister, cousin, brother, mama can get a fucking gun. Right? So you got these weak ass, that's what we said about Esau. You got these weak ass people run around here with Esau's weapons and making themselves feel like they're more than what they are. Where they normally naturally would sit back and shut the fuck up or you know, hold their peace. But now you grab a gun and make you feel brave and make you feel bigger than what you are. Make you think you more than what you are. Make you think that you making somebody that. And another thing too is that somebody they always say is if you pull a gun, bitch, you better use it. Don't pull, you know, that's a nigga one. Don't pull nothing and you ain't ready to use it. If you ain't ready to kill somebody, don't fucking pull it. And that's another problem, man. You know, because if we was being carnal niggas, what if we was being niggas? We could have had some AK-47s in this bitch. You know? You don't know, what if I had us in here on some nigga shit? What if we was on some gangbang shit? You know what I'm saying? We could have been ganged up. We could have been, you know, on some killing type shit. And we could have been just shooting some shit up out there. You know? But we wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But we not carnal men. Yeah. You know, we men of Yahweh Shema Shah. You know? So, you know, hey man. Hey, you just put death upon your whole family, you know? No, you know, anybody got something to say? You got something? Y'all got something to say? Go ahead, man.
All right, so with that, we'll give all praise to Abanawa.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakudash.
The bonds be to the elders, apostles, great millstone. who have taught us this truth through the Spirit. Peace and much love and salutations of hope peace and much love, salutations of hope like the Israel. With that, shalom.
Hey, shalom.
Brain went dead for a second. Motherfucker just cut off. Like, what the fuck?
Let's get this popping.